بسم الله. Oh my God. No, let me check. 720 is better. Listen, I'm not lagging now. I think it's okay now. It's better now. I don't think it's lagging now. Oh my God, again and again and again and again. Listen, we're back. I'm not lagging now. It's much, much better. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to MHF, people. Hit that like button if you just joined us. We're here to review the Chelsea versus Manchester City. Sorry, moving from the football terrace to here, I kind of got a little bit of lag in between, and that was the problem. Now I think it's better now. I think it's much, much better. Hit that like button if you are here. We're here to talk. We're here to talk about Chelsea. We're here to talk about Manchester City. We're here to talk about Manchester City. We're here to talk about Chelsea. And I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you're going to think. I want you to challenge me and Husam here. This is me and Husam here, and I want you guys to challenge us. But listen, hit that like button if you're here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I disagreed with a lot of what was said on the football terrace, to be honest. That Chelsea were dominated, that Chelsea were rubbish, that Chelsea were bad, that Chelsea were awful, that Chelsea were so horrific. Oh my God, Chelsea are finished. And I also disagreed with the other guys that kept saying it's the first game. There were some naivety that happened in this game. From Chelsea, from Enzo Maresca, right? From Enzo Maresca. And for everyone that was saying that Chelsea were in the first gear or second gear, that's true. Chelsea also had Foden that is not fully fit. No Rodri. Kyle Walker didn't play. But in my opinion, Chelsea also created some chances. Chelsea were not as bad as what people make it be. Manchester City won the game fair and square. I think Man City deserved the win without a shadow of a doubt. But I didn't think that Chelsea were as bad as people made it be. A lot of people were talking about Chelsea being absolutely horrific and awful. There are some individual performances that need to be studied in this game. The likes of Nicholas Jackson, the likes of Enzo Fernandez, who everyone, I think, in my opinion, waffled. Every single person waffled, in my opinion. Everyone on the panel, each and everyone in the panel, each and everyone in the chat waffled about Enzo. A lot of people waffled. Oh, he's not good in the 10. When I was listening to everyone, to be honest with you, I was thinking, do these guys watch the game? Or they literally would just looked at the team sheet and said Enzo played at the 10 because he was high on the pitch. Everyone was high on the pitch for Chelsea. Everyone. Enzo Fernandez didn't play as a 10 today by himself. He didn't. Enzo Fernandez was playing all over the pitch, and he was horrific all over the pitch. He was awful. He was not passing well. And I'm going to say it here loud and clear. Enzo Fernandez is not cut to play in the Premier League. He's not cut. His attributes, his abilities, his speed, his physicality, his touch, by the way, is not up to the standards of the Premier League. It was so apparent that he was out-muscled, outpaced, right? And even outsmarted by everyone on the pitch, including his teammates. Lavia and Caicedo were levels above him on the ball, were levels above him off the ball. Kovacic was physically much stronger than Enzo. The young and the small player Rico Lewis was levels above him in the midfield and on the side. I am saying it now. Enzo Fernandez is not cut to play in the Premier League. He's not cut. Number one thing about football players, especially if you play in the Premier League, which is a fast-paced league, you need to think quick. Enzo Fernandez today was not thinking quick. Enzo Fernandez took a long time for him to just make decisions. Make decisions when he gets the ball. The guy is too slow to think. The guy is too slow to move. And the guy is too slow to think. There are some players that are not quick, like Cole Palmer. He's not quick. He's not the quickest guy on the pitch. Caicedo's not the quickest guy on the pitch. But at the end, Enzo Fernandez looked so slow today that it was unbelievable. And everyone that is still defending this guy as a football player is an absolute waffler. This is one of the worst 100+ millions spent in the Premier League era, in my opinion.
Wow.
The other player that absolutely, I think today, and I'm going to say it again, and people are going to say I have an agenda. I said the same energy about Mazraoui, and I'm going to say it again. Cucurella today, Savinho in the first half cooked him a couple of times. Can someone explain to me? And it showed, by the way, and I'm not sure if these are instructions or not, but I'm analyzing what I see on the pitch. You know, when Cucurella passed the ball to Jackson and there was tons of spaces because Nkunku dragged Rico Lewis in the midfield, and Cucurella was too scared to go and occupy the space to cross, that shows me how Cucurella is only on the pitch to defend. And he looks good sometimes defensively, right? But as a fullback, sometimes you'll have to be adventurous. And he's not adventurous. He's too scared. And also, Cucurella, and I'm not sure again if this is instructions, he passes the ball to the next guy and doesn't even move to get it back. By the way, one of the only players on the pitch that doesn't create angles for his teammates is Cucurella. He defends well. I'll give him this. He's solid. He defends well. He looks like a stud on the pitch. He fights. He does this. He does that. But there are some other things in footballers, if you want to play for a top team, that you need to do. You need to be smart in creating angles for your teammates. You need to be good on the ball. You need to be able to be adventurous a little bit. But that's Cucurella. The other guy is Jackson. He went back to the Jackson of the beginning of last season, as we are starting 23-24 again. Too slow, horrific on the ball, again, losing the ball too many times, physically not strong enough. And that is something why I said that Chelsea need a forward, or Chelsea today needed Nkunku up top. Enzo Maresca, on the other hand, set up the team well going forward. But again, I said it in preseason, and I'm going to say it again. This guy doesn't know how to set his team defensively. He just doesn't. He just doesn't know. There is very obvious play that Man City do. They play between the lines. Jurgen Klopp knows it. Arteta knows it. Everyone in the world, even Erik ten Hag knows it. That's why you cannot play your midfield in one line. Chelsea today had a back line and a midfield. Chelsea, Man City, every time they got the ball, they put players between the midfield of Chelsea and the defenders of Chelsea, and they scored a goal from it. Bernardo Silva is a midfielder. He was between the lines. Even Rico Lewis went between the lines. That's a tactical approach from a coach that studies the opposition. And last thing before Husam comes in, because I've been talking for 12 minutes or something. Enzo Maresca, I think, this is my opinion, he is trying to do the Pep thing, which is he wants to worry about...
It's not your opinion, it's a fact. He is obviously trying to do the Pep
He
thing.
wants to worry. And this is the last thing that I don't think any Chelsea fan or anybody from this is one of the things you guys are not going to hear from anyone else. This is Footy Judge Mo saying, Enzo Maresca look like the type of guy who has so much ego and he's a Pep disciple to the point that he doesn't want to think about the opposition. He only talks to his team about his team. He doesn't want to adjust, and it showed today. It showed today. He
And
didn't
this
wanna
is the issue, and this is where I'm gonna take over from now. First of all, guys, we're only nine subscribers away from 6.4k. So if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. Let's hit 6.4k together. Second of all, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. And third of all, Sociedad lost to Vallecano 2-1 today. Zubimendi is currently in 19th place. Hold that. Fourth of all, I told you so, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to take time. Chelsea had 600 passes today. 580 to be accurate. 600 passes in the game today. Were they dangerous? Did they create anything? Did they do anything? No. And there is something that I completely disagree with Mo with, and that's the following. I don't think Enzo was the 10 only on paper. Because in the first half, Lavia and Caicedo were deeper than him, and he was just behind Jackson, specifically in the first half. He was literally just behind Jackson. Now, Mo, listen, me and you are not going to spend this whole season talking about Pochettino. يعني معروف, أكيد. We're not going to خلص. He's gone. He's the America manager, whatever. We're not going to spend the whole time talking about this. But the truth of the matter is, the same exact thing that Pochettino did, he got cooked for by the Chelsea fan base. Now, the issue is the following. For me, personally, is just when you don't keep the same energy. If you're a Chelsea fan today that say, okay, I thought Maresca's substitutions were bad. I thought the Maresca substitutions were dreadful. I thought that those substitutions cost us, and I thought that Enzo Fernandez playing in the 10 was a bad idea. Fair enough, you're keeping the same energy. But Chelsea fans, I feel like, are still unaware of actually the direction that their club is headed in. Losing to City 2-0 at home is not that bad, but City will only in first gear today. City weren't even, in my opinion, I don't even think City were that great. I don't even think City were amazing. And I know Mo agrees with this as well. City were just so nonchalant, complacent. And the player for City that me and Mo actually like, who's Doku, was actually the only one creating something for City, getting involved in the play, getting involved in the build-up, doing all this shit. The only guy that was involved in all of this was actually Jeremy Doku. And he was kind of and this is shocking to say because they have Haaland, Mo, but actually Doku was the outlet. Doku was the guy, they gave him the ball and they're like, okay, run, dribble,
brilliant
do
player. He's not a Pep
player.
He's
a
fucking brilliant player,
much better than Jack Grealish, much better. Now,
much better. Day and night.
Please don't rant about Jack Grealish. خلاص, don't.
Fuck Jack Grealish, bro. The guy is a fraud that wrote the freaking triple winning season and the celebration and look like I'm the cool guy. Bro, the guy is a fraud. And Doku, at the age of 21, showed you the levels that you play. Savinho, at the age of 20, showed you the level of how you can be a winger. This guy is the fraudest guy that ever played for freaking Manchester City, bro. Wallah al-Azim, today, it showed me Savinho and Doku showed you how Jack Grealish rode the wave. Pass back. And I won the treble and celebrate and getting drunk and look like the cool guy. Take my shirt off so I can win the hearts of Man City. Bro, Jack Grealish, at the time of Manchester City, a waste of money, and because he plays for fucking Pep. That's it. That's it.
Guys, all I had to do is just mention Grealish's name. Sorry for starting this whole thing. But anyway, back to the topic.
Shit, bro. This guy,
back
because
to
I'm
the topic.
tired, bro. People defending him because he's the cool guy that helps the poor. Good for him. I have a lot of family that helps the poor. Do you love them? Let me break. There's a lot of football players that help the poor as well and visit orphanages and stuff. Oh my God, but he's so cool. He helps people. Yeah, actually, don't defend him. We are talking about a millionaire football player. I'm analyzing his football. I'm not analyzing his antics off the pitch, yeah. Oh, come on, then. For people that defend the Jack Grealish, shut the fuck up. Wallahi, you don't know football. Oh, but he keeps the ball. He keeps the ball very well for City. Okay. Anyone can fucking keep the ball. You're playing for fucking Pep Guardiola, the best manager ever to have position-based fucking football, bro. Bro, people are just fucking idiots.
Anyway, back to Chelsea. Maresca cost Chelsea with his substitutions, in my opinion, taking off Lavia, even taking off Nkunku, who was a threat for them. I think pushing Nkunku down the middle and playing, who was the name of the guy that came on, Yamo?
جوز
يا
بريهول.
ربي. Who's the
Go
guy
away.
that came on today for Chelsea?
Go away. Go
لا
away.
لا مش كيوي, the other guy.
جوز بريهول. يا ابني جوز بريهول.
Yes, I think they should have Neto. Sorry, thank you for telling me, Jet.
نيتو.
I thought he should have put Nkunku down the middle and played Neto on the left. I think that would have been a lot more effective for Chelsea, given the fact that they were operating at a good level in the final third. The thing is that Chelsea fans need to realize, and it's not just an agenda, it's just the reality of the situation with Cole Palmer specifically. Pochettino and Maresca are two completely different type of managers, two completely different type of coaching, complete different type of philosophies. Last season, even by the admission of the people who are Poch out, Palmer got given the keys. Khalas, Palmer, cook, play right wing, play 10, play whatever you want, cook for us, do whatever you can in order for Chelsea to be successful. This season, you can see already, Palmer is a little bit isolated on that right-hand side. He's a little bit like by himself. There's no one really there with him to help him out. And he's kind of just there by himself, to be honest with you, without any help whatsoever. And I think this is going to be one of the negatives of this Maresca system, in which maybe the wingers aren't given that much space and time to create and do all of this type of stuff. Now, when it comes to Nicholas Jackson, I'll say the same thing I said on the football terrace. Nicholas Jackson in the first 6 months of last season was missing chances just like this, and you guys never gave the manager the grace. So why should now be the reason Nicholas Jackson? I'll give you the example. Last season, I never blamed Klopp once. I blamed Nunes and Diaz. If Nunes and Diaz cost Slot again this season, I'm going to blame Nunes and Diaz, not Slot. You cannot change your energy. Jackson was doing this in the first 6 months of the last season, and this is a fact. Now, for me, playing Enzo in the 10 and the substitutions is what cost his Maresca decisions that cost Chelsea today. And that for me did not help whatsoever. And I look at Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo, and listen, Chelsea fans, you might not like what I'm about to say. As a matter of fact, you might cry about it. But the truth of the matter is, one of those guys needs to be dropped. You have to drop one of those guys, and you have to play someone in the 10 like an Nkunku for extra creativity, or Palmer in the 10 might be even a better solution for you. I know you don't like to hear it right now. All you will say is, Husam, you're jealous. Husam, you're salty. Lavia and Caicedo rejected you, blah, blah, blah. We know all your responses. Khalas, we memorize them. But the truth of the matter is, if you put Caicedo in there alongside maybe a Lavia and you play someone else in the 10, and you have advanced players in the forward line positions like Kunku, you play even like a Madueke, you play someone like that increases your ability to create, for the players. And that for me is the biggest issue. And for me, Chelsea still have a long way to go. And what Chelsea fans need to be scared about is the following. I'll tell you what they have to scared about more. The fact that their whole team played today. There was no one missing. Fofana came back, played. Lavia came back, played. Nkunku came back, played. All the players played. All the players were available. All the players played football. So it's not in a situation in which like you can say this guy was injured, that guy was injured. Khalas, full team. And the truth of the matter is, even though it was City played in first gear and they still beat you. That is the problem in today's game. And the fact that there was a Stamford Bridge. Now we will see what happens next week with the West Ham game, obviously away from home for Chelsea. Maybe things will be different. Maybe they will cook a little bit. Maybe they'll score. Maybe they'll have decisions that impact them in a different way. But I think playing Enzo in the 10, and I think the substitutions completely effed over Chelsea. And one thing I do want to say about City as well, because listen, sometimes we just say... we just talk about Wolves, not West Ham, my bad. Sometimes we just talk about, teams that play against City and we kind of skip past City. One thing I will say about City today is they kind of look on it. Even though they were in first gear and a little bit complacent and maybe not like all gung-ho right now, they're still on it. Like they're still... Oh my God, man said Servette next. There you are. There you are, CNFCWP. There you are, Servette. My bad. Sorry, I didn't know you play Servette next. Anyway,
Anyone in the
back to
chat
Man
know
City.
Servette play?
I swear they're Swiss or Belgian, one of them. Servette. Now back to the topic. Look, City look on it a little bit today, and I think Liverpool and Arsenal, specifically Arsenal, because they're more ready than us, need to be worried. Haaland scoring a goal. Kevin De Bruyne is on it. This is without Rodri as well, FYI. This is without Rodri. Just to remind people for the fourth time, this is without Rodri. You know, Rico Lewis, I thought was fantastic. I agree with the Calixter super chat. We'll get to it in a second, but I thought Rico Lewis was fantastic as well. She is 100% right. You know, they didn't make her stay up in Australia for no reason because he definitely had a fantastic game as well, Rico Lewis. So, look, City are on it. And the shocked thing is, I thought maybe without new signings, they might not be as rejuvenated as like on it. But I still think that, listen, City are the team to be reckoned with. Even though I predicted Arsenal to win the league, I still stick by that. I think City are a massive worry. And that's just the truth of the matter. Until they're out
Guys,
of it,
there's 850 people here and we aren't even on 200 likes. The minimum is 500 likes. You have to
you're
hit that
all
like
Nicholas Jacksons in the chat. Hold that. We're going to
guys, you're
insult you.
moving
from
like
now on.
Liverpool in the transfer market. Everyone.
You're moving like
like
Inter Milan against Genoa.
Yes, you are. You're moving like Inter Milan. You're fumbling the ball. We need to get to
There you
500 likes. The like button, for people that don't know, the like button helps the algorithms. It helps the channel. And if you're new, you have to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. This is your daily content, your daily dose of Husam and Mo. Come on now, hit that like button. For Manchester City, there is nothing else to say. Same old Manchester City.
Except the
Same
Kovacic goal wasn't same old Man City. We have to give him credit there. Guy ran through Caicedo, ran through Enzo, and just smashed it.
I'm
You
gonna
see
say
why I
this
hate
as well.
managers? Sorry, I'm gonna rant for 30 seconds. See why I hate managers with ego because most 100% right? Enzo Maresca. Fucking Petrovic is on the bench. He's obviously a much better goalkeeper than Sanchez. Just because Sanchez clicks the X button better than Petrovic does not mean he's a better goalkeeper. He that like even a good goalkeeper saves that second goal right there. But I do like the fact that Kovacic just went for it. But they're just so shit.
But
man.
I'm gonna say something that City fans will like. I like this Manchester City. Exciting.
Oh,
The direction.
you'll say this until Jack
direct
Grealish
Manchester City.
starts.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's exciting. Every time Savinho got the ball, every time Doku got the ball, I'm on my seat. I'm like, I'm waiting for things to happen. I know they're gonna do something. You get my point? It's exciting. But Phil Foden came on the right side. Did you see? Keep the ball. Let's have. You know what I mean? You know how it is. And I'm not. This is not me hating on Foden. It's just the way City play. Bro, keep it ticking.
You really hate Man City deep down. I love it, honestly.
No, I don't hate Manchester City. I hate that boring brand of
do
football. It's boring, yeah. It's boring to watch. Savinho, and I praised them in the first half. Exciting, bro. Exciting. Doku's exciting. Yeah, that brand of football is boring, yeah. It's boring to watch. Yeah, it wins you the game. It wins you the game and everything, but it's boring, yeah, guys. Like, do you want me to lie to the people and tell them that it's good? It's not good to
No,
watch.
state your honest opinions, Adi.
It's not good to watch.
I expect the same energy on A-listers. Monday night. Lewis, I'll see you then. I want you to talk about Enzo in the 10 and the substitutions that cost Chelsea today. Same energy.
Can we stop saying
ahead,
Enzo
Mo.
in the 10? He didn't play 10. Just go watch
He
the heat
literally
map
played
and go watch the passes.
I don't care about heat map. My eyes are better than that.
Your eyes, the stats and the passes and when he lost the ball need to back your eyes. Maybe you need more new glasses. Anyway, whatever. He literally had 80% of his passes in the middle third, bro. He lost the ball 3 times in the build-up play in their half, bro. Come on. This is just an agenda that people... You fell into the trap of Chelsea fans saying he plays in the 10. Enzo today was all over the pitch and he was crap everywhere. 10, 8-6. And before the
So
subs.
you're saying I'm doing an agenda. You just shat on him completely. Like you just said
No,
he's shit everywhere.
you fell into the trap of Enzo played at the 10. Chelsea fans, because they wanted to protect Enzo, they said he played in the wrong position. And people know the people I'm talking about. He didn't play. He played in the left 8, and he was absolutely shite the whole game. He received the ball more than 20 times in Chelsea's half. That's not a 10. That's an 8. That's an 8. And he passed the ball 80% of the time in the middle third, not the 10. Sometimes he did that late runs, right? But that's an extra for the 8, like other people do. Enzo Fernandez today. And by the way,
Do you believe
I'm gonna say
this?
something today. I'm gonna say something. Yes, of course. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something again for the people that don't know.
You think Jorginho is better than Enzo?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Jorginho thinks quicker than Enzo. Enzo's too slow to think. He's not suited to play in the Premier League. One of the things that people miss today, I don't care if you play in the 10. I don't care if you play in the 6. I don't care if you play as a center back. Your first touch has nothing to do with where you are on the pitch. With where you are on the pitch. Your football ability has nothing to do with where you are on the pitch. This guy, Enzo Fernandez, today, his first touch was horrendous. And by the way, people forget, because people say Chelsea didn't create chances. Clear-cut chances cut back to one of your best players on the pitch, Enzo Fernandez, wide open. Shit first touch instead of putting it in his path.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. This was in the first half.
By the way, for any other team, clear-cut chances. You had the defender at your back. You are inside. You are at the edge of the 18. Perfect weight for you. Get a touch or take it first time. He didn't. Another one at the edge of the 18. He completely pisses the passes to other people and passes it directly to the opposition. He was Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. Bro, the guy had the chance to put in Nkunku, passed it directly to Akanji. Okay, where is your passing ability now that everyone is talking about? No, it doesn't exist. It's only on paper. Do you know what I mean? It's only on the... Do you know what I mean? Do you know how Enzo is? Enzo's only good on the checkbook. You know what I mean? His passing ability is on the checkbook, bro. On the checkbook. Bro, this guy is done.
That is passing here. What the hell, Mo?
In the checkbook, bro. In the checkbook. I'm gonna say today. He had good pass, long pass to on the other side. And they were like, oh, look at his passing ability. Fucking Rico Lewis had the same fucking pass. From right to Jeremy Doku. Okay. Same pass. Rico Lewis did it. He is not special football player. He's too slow, right? He's too slow to think. And I actually think one thing, and I'm going to take it a step further. Enzo Fernandez football IQ is not as high as what Chelsea fans want to tell us. Do you know why? Do you know why Chelsea fans choose to go that route? Do you know when the player is not quick, is not physically strong, can't dribble, right? You know what I mean? And doesn't do things. Do you know what people tends to do? I'm going to tell you this. I've had this discussion since I was 20 years old with players. Some people, because the player doesn't excel in anything, the easy thing to say is, by the way, his football IQ is above everyone else. Because you cannot fucking measure this by stats. You know what I mean? Like key passes, you can measure. Dribbling, you can see it. Even like, you know what I mean? Through passes, you can... Shooting, you can see. Football IQ, you can't fucking see it. You can't... How are we going to measure it? We're going to just sit here and we can't measure the fucking thing. We can't measure football IQ. We just can't do it. We can't do it. So football fans nowadays, when they lose, when they run out of like ways to praise a player because he doesn't do anything good. Oh, but by the way, his football IQ is great. His football IQ. Yeah, football IQ, my ass, bro. Enzo Fernandez is a waste of money and a waste of space for Chelsea. And I'm telling you one more thing, guys. I'm telling you one more thing and I'm not holding back.
حاول تختم.
Yes, خلاص. Enzo Maresca and Chelsea Football Club are protecting Enzo Fernandez as an asset. And the Lavia sub today and keeping Enzo on the pitch was a protection for their captain and then their decision to make him as a captain. Enzo Fernandez deserves to be subbed out at minute 20. And if there was a manager with balls, he would have taken him out because he almost gave City 3 chances in the first half by literally passing the ball to City when Chelsea were on the ascendancy. Enzo Fernandez today should have been subbed out in minute 20 today. 20, because he was having a horrific game, giving the ball away, and no one wants to say it. And Enzo Maresca, and I'm going to call someone out. John Obi Mikel went on Bean Sports and had a rant about Dewsbury Hall and the players that Chelsea bring and Nicholas Jackson. Why didn't you mention Enzo today? Why didn't you mention the 100 million today that flopped today? Why are you he spoke about Ballack and all the stuff. John Obi Mikel, you are doing the Chelsea PR again. You are protecting Enzo Fernandez and the captain. Mention the guy. He never mentioned him. I watched the 2 minutes of the rant. Enzo Maresca today and Chelsea, and that tells me it was instructions to keep Enzo Fernandez on the pitch. How did Enzo Fernandez survive 90 minutes is beyond me. It's beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. It's an agenda and it's a PR by the club to protect Enzo Fernandez from being criticized and being booed if he left the pitch. They protected him today. But that's about it. Listen, guys, let's do the super chats before we go on. And guys, let's get to 500 likes. Wallahi, I'm not accepting less than 500 likes. There's
like the video,
900 people here. There's 900 people here. I don't know why you guys are not liking the video. I don't know why you guys are not liking the video. The like button look like thumbs up. Do we need to show you where the like button is? We don't. You know. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Don't be moving like Jackson today or Enzo Fernandez today. Hit the like button.
خلاص don't start بالله عليك. Read the super chat. Oh my god. Read the super chat حبيبي.
Arsenal are winning the league. MHF anyway, 0 hate.
Yes, Arsenal are winning the league and I still haven't changed my opinion on that.
Can I explain this quickly?
يعني what does this game have to do with Arsenal winning the league? I don't get it.
Can I explain this? Us saying that Arsenal are winning the league, it doesn't mean that we're ruling out Man City winning the league.
Never.
Why does it have to be black and white? City still have 50% or 49% of winning the league. Me picking Arsenal to win the league, it's just me favoring Arsenal to win the league. That doesn't mean that, oh my God, it's a full-on conclusion. But let me tell you what a full-on conclusion is. You can come with the super chat if I say Man United are winning the league. You can come in with the super chat. But
yeah, that is true.
Like me saying Arsenal are winning the league doesn't mean that, oh my God, if City win the league, but he said Arsenal winning the league. There is a difference, right? I think it's close, but the margins between them are very small. I hope that people
City's floor is second place. Like their worst place finish is second place.
Yeah. And second place is like 3-4 points behind Arsenal, not more. Like people need to understand this. Castor here is saying
come back when Jota gets injured.
Husam halal bet. If we win the Champions League, you stop smoking.
Habibi, I don't do bets on habits. Habits are difficult to let go of, Castor. I get that you're trying to be a good guy and shit, but I'll try my best to quit smoking, inshallah, one day.
AMG Gunnar Bowley used Chelsea to interview Poch for US men's national team, and he failed.
There you are.
Kelkester. Rico was class today, so was Kova and Savia in the first half. The pick of the bunch today was
also Kelkster. You're one of the person that watches me for a long time. Can you just change your name to like Kel or some shit? What does it be Kelkster? It's so difficult for us Arabs to pronounce as well because it's K and R. You know?
Kelkster. What was the problem?
You literally just said Kelkester, and you say what's the problem?
Yabni, no, I said Kelkster. What is the problem with you?
Kelkster.
Kelkster?
Just change it to
Kelkster?
Kel, man.
Maverick is saying, Husam and Mo, two of my favorite football fans right there. Love the passion, energy, and humor in all the content. Come on, you going. Thank you so much for sending a super
Look
chat.
at this guy.
Appreciate
Look
you,
at
my
this
friend.
guy. I quit smoking, but I pick up hashish. يا أخي والله have some shame. يا أخي والله have some shame. I said I stopped smoking, but I picked up hashish. Wow. MashaAllah. Big up to you, Maverick. Go ahead, Mo.
Doku final product was bad again. That has to change, or he would be on the bench in no time. Savio, on the other hand, had gave Maher his advice, invest in his stock. I'm gonna tell you something, May. The goal would not have happened if it wasn't for Doku's pass. That pass was good. So just to let you know, yes, his final product might need to improve, but I think he was very, very good today. Caused a lot of trouble for Chelsea. But yes, maybe his final product need to improve as well. Maverick saying Lavia cost less than half of them, bump Enzo and overpriced Caicedo. Caicedo looked good today and looks far better than both of them. After he got subbed, they looked even more garbage. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. They needed to play three midfield in the beginning of the game: Dewsbury Hall, Lavia, and Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez didn't need to be on the pitch. That was my take. Dewsbury Hall energy. By the way, Dewsbury Hall at least supported Neto. Enzo didn't support anybody, not even himself. I'm just gonna say again, JW is saying if Enzo is the answer, the question is wrong. Yeah, 100%. You're spot
Facts.
on. Spot on. Facts. Football IQ is Jorginho, slow but still. So Jorginho has a football IQ. So Jorginho knows the angles of the game.
But he doesn't have physicality. Yeah, only no physicality. That's his problem. No athleticism.
Yeah, but Enzo doesn't have physicality nor football IQ. Blaze is saying was on X and people starting to wake up on Enzo 100%. We see, yeah, they need to start this stop this agenda that we have agendas against Enzo. We saw it in the beginning. You guys are just protective of your players, like everyone else. Not you, Blaze, but some Chelsea fans are so protective. Castro here is saying, how much for you to actually try and stop? There's no money.
Maybe you cannot super chat a habit out of someone. Yeah, look at this guy. Man said, how much? How much for you to quit smoking? What a dumbass super chat. Like, oh, I'm going to super chat $50.
How much of you to be vegetarian? How much do I pay for you to be vegetarian?
For you to become vegetarian? Come on, man. Anyway.
Guys, let's get the likes to 500. But listen, this will take you to Al Ahwa. We're going to have a fantastic show in Al Ahwa with Hamza, Ziad, Saad, and the guys. Stay here. Don't go anywhere, guys, because this is going to Al Ahwa. We'll see you guys soon. We are out of here. Appreciate you people.